Welcome back to the channel YouTube for episode 18 of our MLB The Show 22 Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. You already know it's the Phillies. You already know it's the Phillies franchise mode. It's in the title, Phillies franchise mode. We're in the postseason. We're taking on the Mets. You know we're not going to play as the Mets. No one likes the Mets. I'm not a Mets fan. I'm never going to do a Mets franchise. Plain and simple. Same way I'm never going to do a Cowboys franchise. It's not going to happen. No Mets, no Cowboys. Not on this channel. But here we are. We're back in the playoffs. You know, we're second time in this year's playoffs right now. The NLDS on the show 22. Last year, things didn't go super hot for the Philadelphia Phillies in the playoffs. And it's just, not what you wanted. Phillies are up 2-0. They're outscoring them at 17-7 in the last two games. So the Phillies are definitely looking to go for the sweep today. Definitely needing to go for the sweep. That is the main thing that this team needs, because they don't want to go to a game 4, a 5, or a 6. Mets sending out David Pederson on the mound in the postseason so far. He's got one start, one win, a 1.8 ERA, and 5 innings pitched. So, not too shabby for David Pederson. But Kyle Schwarber leading it off, and Schwarber's going to send that one to right center. That one takes a couple bounces, ends up at the wall, and Schwarber gets in second base, sliding. It wasn't quite the easiest double to lead off this game, but it's a leadoff double. Rhys Hoskins takes that outside pitch to left. That one bloops in. Schwarber being held at first right there. So runners on the corners, no one out for Bryce Harper, who grounds into a double play, but the run does score. Phillies take a 1-0 lead early on that double play ball. Now here you have Nicholas Castellanos, puts it on the ground. Shortstop Lindor over to Alonso in time and makes the scoop and play. For the Phillies, we're going to have Clayton Kershaw, who's coming off a 20-2 season. 32 starts, 20-2. That is prime Clayton Kershaw numbers right there. Now Starling Marte 1-2 count as Marte flares that one to right. Harper makes the catch. One away now in the bottom of the first. Brandon Nimmo's now up. Nimmo to first. Snagged by Hoskins for the second out. So Kershaw getting definitely help from his defense. That's what you need for your starting pitcher. Help from the defense. Now Lindor up and Lindor down. Swing and a miss on that slider. Big slider, big punch out for Clayton. Now JT up. JT sends that one left center. That one splits the gap. It's going to one-hop the wall. JT a little faster than Kyle Schwarber, but will end up at second base nonetheless with a lead-off double. JT just got in there a little quicker. Now here we have Stott. Puts that one up the middle. JT's going to round third. He's going home, sliding in safely. You like to see that. Nice RBI single there for the Phillies for Bryce and Stott. Playing small ball. Alec Boehm to the left side under the glove of Lindor. So that's going to be first and second. Nobody out. For Mickey Moniak sends that one to left. And that just gets down. Philly just getting all the bloop hits. Boehm not going to get to third in time. But the run does score. There's one away now after the Cannon assist. Now we have Mean Gene sends that one to center. Not gonna work. Not gonna work right there. That's not what you wanted out of that Mean Gene at bat. After, it's a fly out for the second out. Runner on first, we have Schwarber up, and Schwarber pops this one up. Alonso comes all the way in. He's gonna make the catch. You don't like to see that, Phillies fans. Phillies do put some runs up, giving Kershaw a 3-0 lead here early as he strikes out Pete Alonso. Alonso struggling this playoff so far. J.D. Davis up batting .400. Shows you why. right center field. That gets down. That's rolling to the wall. And we got Moniak fields it, makes the play, gets the ball in there. It's going to be a 1-out double for J.D. Davis. Escobar grounds to Segura, who goes to Hoskins in time for the out. So 2 away now here in the inning. Jeff McNeil up to bat, and McNeil flares that one to shallow left, and Stott makes the catch. So a good inning right there for Clayton Kershaw after allowing the double. Hoskins sends that one deep left field. That one's not quite deep enough. Can of corn. You hate to see it. Definitely not the outcome that any power hitter wants. Bryce Harper now due up, and Harper puts down on the ground. Right into that shift, though, and that's going to be a disgusting ground out for Bryce Harper. Even with that, Phillies with the lead. Now Nick Castellanos, 2-2 count, 2 away. Chopper in front of the catcher's mound. Pedersen fields it, fires, and in time. Just beating Castellanos, who thought he had an infield single. Now Kershaw back out of the mound. Contreras batting an abysmal 182 in this series. Grounds to Segura. And over to Rhys Hoskins in time for the first out here in the inning. Now, Mark Canha back up. Here we go. Canha corn pops this one up. Doesn't even hit the outfield grass. That's going to be a high pop-up for out number 2 here in this third inning. Now, coming at us again, it's Starling Marte. That's going to be a stolen base hit. Kyle Schwarber gets up on his horse, and he gets the out. Now, JT Realmuto, here we go, and that's back. It's deep, it's far, and it is gone upper deck. JT Realmuto, his second home run of the series, hits a no-doubt upper deck home run off the lefty. Joe Girardi, he's super happy right now with his starting catcher, and I think all of Phillies right now happy with the best catcher in baseball. The Stott father up now with the 2-2 count and a swing and miss on that dirty slider on the outside half. First strikeout of the game right now in the 4th inning for David Pedersen. Here you go, Alec Bohm ball on the ground with 1 out. Lindor, and time to Alonso for out number 2. So, after a home run by JT Realmuto, the Phillies have kind of bellied up right now. Moniak up now. Moniak pops down through the hole between the third baseman and the shortstop. That's going to be a 2-out single on that 3-1 count for Mickey Moniak. The best Mickey in baseball currently. Gene Segura takes that one up the middle for a base hit past the diving Lindor. Moniak takes a big turnaround second, but holds up at that base. Throw to third. Bit wild, could have made it, but probably not. Manager for the Mets pulling David Pedersen after 3 2/3 innings. Not a great showcase for this New York Metropolitan staff, as they are down 2-0. Joey Lucchesi in now, and in 1 game he's got 2 1/3 innings pitched with a 3.86 ERA. Righties are teeing off against the lefty, while lefties are batting around a quarter. Now, Lucchesi, veteran right now, taking on Kyle Schwarber, who pokes that one in the hole right there. Bases are juiced with 2 away now. Lucchesi now had to take on Rhys Hoskins, and he walks him. Good old Rhys Hoskins right there. He's got a good eye. Walks in the run. Now the most dangerous hitter, Bryce Harper. And he connects with that one, sends that one deep to right field. Right fielder going back. He's at the wall. He's looking up and going into the bullpen. That's a grand slam for Bryce Harper. His 3rd home run of this series against the New York Mets. Joe Girardi can only help but smile. Put the clipboard down to watch that one fly. What a great at-bat right there by this Phillies. What a great inning so far by this Phillies team. Lucchesi now taking on Castellanos, and they're going to say he went around on that. So a strike 3 finally called, as Kershaw is finally back on the mound and had to take a couple extra warm-up pitches after sitting for so long. First batter goes down swinging for Kershaw's 3rd punch out of the game. Lindor up now, and he's going to send that one up the middle past the diving stop. Moniak loves it and gets in fairly quickly. So a 1-out single for the New York Mets. Lindor, he's celebrating the base hit. Boom to second, and back to first base. An inning-ending double play right there after that 1-out single. Now, Tyler McGill in for the New York Mets. In one game, he's got 2/3 innings pitched, a 40.5 ERA, a walk, and righties are teeing off against him. JT, he's going to not continue the trend. That's going to be out number 1 in this 5th inning. JT can't believe it. Ball just hung up there a little too long. Stott now gets that one. Second baseman misplays it. Throw not in time. That's going to be ruled an infield single for Bryson Stott. Alec Bohm up now, and Bohm takes that middle fastball right up the center field. Center fielder plays it on the hop, and that's a 1-out single. Back-to-back singles for the Phillies as Mickey Moniak's in now. Moniak back up the middle again. 3 consecutive singles. Stott going home, and he's going to score with these, making this a 10-0 ball game. Gene Segura, perfect. Mr. 48 power, 73 contact versus righties, takes McGill deep right now in the 5th inning. So Phillies absolutely unloading on the New York Metropolitans in this ball game. You love to see it. Joe Girardi, he put the clipboard down altogether. He's like, yeah, I'm just going to let them do what they do. Who needs shifts? Who needs notes and analytics? Who needs a clipboard? In comes Jordan Yamamoto. Remember when he was really good for that one little brief stint with the Marlins? And then he kind of just fell off because everyone realized that it was just Jordan Yamamoto. Good times. Now, Kyle Schwarber, here we go. Just sat on a curveball, sending that one to deep center, but just getting under that one. That's going to be out number 2 here in the 5th inning. Definitely not the at-bat that Schwarber wanted. He definitely could have had a home run if he was just a little more squared up with that at-bat. Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins sits on one, slider, over to J.D. Davis, over to Pete Alonso, in time for out number 3. Speaking of J.D. Davis, he's up, and he's going to send that one deep to left center. Moniak giving chase and jumping. Not in time. That's going to be a solo shot to lead off this inning for the New York Mets. Not the at-bat that Kershaw wanted. Cruising so far through this game. But it happens. It does happen from time to time. You're cruising. Joe Girardi's upset. He put his clipboard down. If he had the clipboard in hand, he would have known what pitch to throw exactly at that moment. Now, Eduardo Escobar up after the home run. Chopper to Stott, and Kershaw seems like he's regained that competence that he had the last 4 innings. Now, Jeff McNeil up with 1 away, the 1-2 count. It's going to be a strikeout on the fastball. 92 miles an hour down the chute. Big boy fastball right there. 4th punch out. Contreras up now, 1-2 count, and Contreras goes down swinging. So back-to-back punch outs now for the Mets. Bryce Harper taking on Jordan Yamamoto, and Harper sends that one to that right center field gap. That one takes a couple bounces, gets to the wall. Harper digging for second, sliding in time for the leadoff double. Harper calls for time, and time is given. Castellanos sits on a slider, and Yamamoto threw a slider that did not slide. Middle high slider. Castellanos tees off on it. Absolutely decimates that pitch right there. The amount of souvenirs that have left this stadium, Mets fans would be sick. Sick, I say. I mean, hey, there's still time for them to come back, right? It's 15-1. JT, whose homered, is up, and JT sends that over the head of Lindor. It gets down, it rolls almost to the warning track, and JT wisely turns back to first. Could have had a double there if he was a little faster, probably. Bryson Stott's up, and Stott, I think it's jammed on that inside slider. That's deep, and that one carried a long way, but caught at the wall by the right fielder. That ball absolutely carried Alec Bohm. Middle in fastball, sends that one right center. That one gets down, one hops the wall. JT's on his horse. He's gonna hold up at third base. Perfect throw from the cutoff man. Probably would have had JT dead to rights. Now here we have Mickey Moniak on the ground. JT will score with ease, so we're trading a run for an out. 16-1 the score is now. Mets trailing by 15 runs here in the 6th inning. McNeil, good play. That's enough Yamamoto, as in comes Drew Smith in 2 games. He's not much better than Yamamoto or the last guy. 27 ERA in an inning pitched. Good guy. Was that 3 runs an inning then? Yeah, 3 times 9 is 27, so that means he allowed 3 runs. But to speed up the game right there, based off of time constraints, we're going to jump to the 6th inning. Now up to the 7th inning, here we go. Just due to time constraints, we're going to try and speed up this episode, cut out some extra filler. Now you go, runner on second, ground ball in time to end the 7th. Bottom of the 7th now, it's 16-2. Alonso up, and Alonso goes down swinging. Here we go, 7 punch outs through 6 1/3. JD up now, 1-2 count, and JD goes down again. Back-to-back punch outs for Clayton Kershaw, who has 8 on the game so far. And up comes Escobar at the 1-1 count, and Escobar will send that one to left center. Schwarber giving chase. He's at the warning track and will make the running catch. Nice play by Schwarber out there in left field. You'll love to see it. In comes Joely Rodriguez, the former Yankee, I think. Right? Rodriguez was the Yankee that got traded for the Mets reliever, I believe. JT, another little poke hit right there. It's going to be his 3rd hit of the game, 3rd or 4th hit of this ball game. So JT, he's showing why he's the best catcher in baseball. Bryson Stott sends that one up the middle, just falling right in front of that center fielder. And there you go, back-to-back singles for the Phillies. Alec Bohm up now, and Bohm sends that one to second. That's going to be a double play. Now, Mets can't pay the cable bill right there as the broadcast gets interrupted, but hey, Mickey Moniak does draw the walk. Gene Segura up, and Segura pokes that one to Pete Alonso, who backhands it, steps on the bag, and we're through the top of the 8th. On to the bottom of the 8th inning now. Kershaw still on the mound. 92 pitches taken on McNeil. McNeil pops it up. In comes Rhys Hoskins. Not the best fielding first baseman in the league, but he gets the catch. He catches the ball. So there you go. 1 out now here at the bottom of the 8th inning. Mets still trailing by 14 runs. Definitely not the game that the Mets thought they should have. Contreras, ground ball, gloved by Hoskins, stepping on the bag. 2 away now. So two out now for the New York Metropolitans. Kershaw looking to go through 8 strong innings, only allowing 103 pitches, and there's the strikeout to end the side. Inning over. Kershaw over 100 pitches. Day will probably be done. But it will come Edwin Diaz. The Phillies have burnt through the Mets bullpen entirely in this postseason. Diaz in 1 game has a save. I guess in the postseason in general he has a save in the wild card. But he comes up, walks Kyle Schwarber. So first batter on base for Diaz. Hoskins up, and Hoskins takes that outside slider, sends that to mid-center field, and that will be caught for the first down. 1 away now for the Phillies, as Diaz, he got out of a tough jam right there after the leadoff walk. Now, just because he got Hoskins out doesn't mean he has to deal with Harper, and Harper connects with that one. 98 power versus righties, and he sent that one to dead center. Edwin Diaz is that poor man. Harper hit his 2nd home run of the ball game right there. You'll like to see that. 6 RBIs. Bryce Harper single-handedly won this game by himself. I'm sorry. This man won the game by himself. Castellanos, outside slider. That one going against the shift, but still caught by that center field. Ball just hung up there a little too long. So 2 away now here, top of the 9th inning. Mets looking to get out of this, taking on JT, who puts it on the ground. JD gloves it, fires to Pete, and Pete cannot backhand it. ball gets away from Alonso. That's an error on the first base. I could say it's an error on J.D. Davis. I think it's more of a Pete Alonso error than a J.D. Davis error. That's just my opinion. Bryson Stott gets jammed on the slider. Pete gets it, steps on the bag. Now Kershaw out for the ninth. Marte up, and Marte sends that one to center. Moniak settling underneath. He's saying he's got it. Out number one here in the inning. One away now in the ninth. Mets down to their final 2 outs here in the bottom of the ninth inning. A loss this game sends them home. Nimmo, 2-2 count. Here we go. Kershaw delivers, pitch hit to left field. Schwarber ranging over, settling and catching the ball. 2 out now for the New York Metropolitans, down to their final out as Clayton Kershaw takes on Lindor, who's down to his last strike. And Lindor puts it on the ground. Diving Bohm, diving Stott gets it. Stott firing. That ball is not in time. It's going to be an infield single for Lindor. Taking on Alonso, and Alonso sends that one to center. Mickey Moniak settling under it, calling off Harper, and he will make the catch, celebrating in center as Kershaw puts the arms up at the mound. JT Realmuto meets him at the pitcher's mound. The Mets stunned and in disbelief in this NLDS. Did not see that one coming. The Phillies on the field celebrating as they have just advanced to the NLCS, defeating the New York Metropolitans. You absolutely love to see that. Harper player of the game, Kershaw with the win, and Pedersen, of course, with the loss. I'm texting YouTube, though. Peace out, rock on, Superclass episodes.